I once had a job dissecting cadavers as a summer job when I was at university. I think as a writer, my greatest fear is that someone's going to tap me on the shoulder and tell me they've made a terrible mistake in publishing me. I think I'm getting better at that. It's hard to sometimes separate yourself from the book. So I suppose, like all writers, I probably am quite sensitive about my work, and really would hate it if everyone told me that it was terrible. I think for me it was We Need to Talk About Kevin by Lionel Shriver. Um, that book for me was one of the first books I read that really taught me that as a writer you can write about confronting subjects and that people will still want to read about them and still want to understand. So when I started writing Fractured, I kept thinking back to We Need to Talk About Kevin, because it was in terms of themes, I think there are a lot of similarities, and it taught me that you can just write about something that's distressing but in a sensitive way. I think most people would say that adolescence is the time when you get really into music, when you're trying to find your identity. So for me, I still think back to Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. It was just one of those times when I was an adolescent, and it just is a song that still gives me shivers every time I hear about it. Don't worry, you will find your place in life. I was quite a nerdy child, if you like. I loved reading and writing, and that it wasn't necessarily the same thing that all my friends were into. So I think I would tell myself that it will all work out, and I will be able to carve a career for myself that is doing something that I love.